Okay, back working on the Studebaker. I'm preparing the doors for weather stripping. Actually, they don't go on the door on Studebakers, they actually go on the car body itself, so cleaning out all these channels. And those are the channels that the weather stripping goes in. I'm taking those down to bare metal. Just using one of these, and I'll follow it up with a wire brush to get all the little bits out of it. We're just cleaning out the channels like that, getting them prepped. Once that's done, we'll shoot some self-etching primer in there, follow it up with some Rust-Oleum flat black. The Rust-Oleum isn't going to be what's the final paint job on this. This is really just for the sake of getting it into driver condition so I can get weather stripping in and get it weatherproofed and other things done on it before I start taking it out on the road on a regular basis. Over on the passenger side, I installed a new rocker panel. Here on the driver's side, I didn't do that, so before I can put the weather stripping in, I'm going to have to weld up a couple of holes. There's 3 of them, actually. One here in the front, one in the middle, one in the back. So I got those weather stripping channels all nice and cleaned out, all the way down to bare metal. Got all the old weather stripping, all the old paint, all the old adhesive out of there. So I put a little rust converter along the edge and let it soak its way all the way down into that crevice. I'll go back over this one last time with a wire wheel before I put the self-etching primer on it. Here on the bottom, you remember I said I had a couple of patches I had to put in here, so this one ended up being a little bigger than I anticipated, but it's done. It turned out all right. There's just a slight low spot in here, but I'll just tend to that with some body filler later on. It's a very, very slight low spot. I can feel it with my finger right there, but no big deal. You can see I've got another patch ready to go in there. And there will be one final one on this corner here before I get everything primed and painted and ready for the weather stripping. One last little patch. It's going to get welded right there. There's that last patch installed in that rocker panel. There's a couple of low spots in it, nothing that some body filler won't fix. And so that's the next step. We're going to put a coat of body filler on there. Not a thick one, like I said, just to fix a couple of low spots. Got a coat of body filler on there, but I didn't put enough on. I'm going to have to sand it and then put another coat on to make sure I get rid of those low spots in there. I got a second coat of body filler on this rocker panel here, and it's not perfect, but I think it'll be good enough for what I'm doing with this car, preparing it to be a driver. It's definitely not going to be a show car. I plan to drive the heck out of it. I've got some high build primer I'm going to shoot down here as well, and that'll smooth it out a little bit more. You can see from the picture here I've got everything masked up and ready for primer. I've got self-etching primer for where the bare metal is showing in the weather stripping channel, and some high build primer, sandable primer down for that rocker panel there to get rid of a few more of the imperfections on it before I shoot paint on it. Another dilemma I have with this car is I'm completely undecided whether or not this car is going to remain a patina car or if I'm going to try to get some decent paint on that matches the original color or something else. Maybe just do the whole thing in gloss black or satin black. I mean, everything's in primer. On the rocker panel here on the bottom, that's 3 coats of sandable high build, and there was a few little pinholes in there, so that's the yellowish bits is where I use some spot putty to fill in those pinholes. One more coat of primer there and it'll be ready for paint. Up along the channel where the weather stripping goes, that's all self-etching primer. 3 coats there. That's already dried and cured and ready for paint, so really, once I get this rocker panel done, it'll be ready for paint all around. I've got a little bit of bad news. Unfortunately, when I went to assemble this video for YouTube, I realized that I was missing a couple of the key clips. The ones where I was repainting the weather stripping channel, putting the paint on it, and then actually gluing in the weather stripping. Best I can do at this point, unfortunately, is just go back and show you the finished product, how everything turned out. As far as the paint goes, you can see I ended up not using Rust-Oleum flat black. I found a color, Krylon color, that's actually much closer to the original color of the car. It just makes it not look so out of place. The weather stripping went in all right. There's a few places where the adhesive got away from me. I'll have to tend to those. It does seal up very, very nicely along the entire length of the weather strip. You can also see I painted the rocker panel. There's some scratches and chips in it that I'm going to have to go back and tend to when I do the final finish of the car, whatever that's going to be. You can also tell from this shot there have been some additional projects done, namely the carpet was installed, and I refurbished the steering wheel, the original 17-inch steering wheel for the car. Also paid a guy to do my seats and door panels. I don't have them all installed yet because the door on the passenger side, I have to do some major body work on the outside of that. Once I get that done, we'll get all that in. Well, get that done and get the glass replaced. But you'll see all these things in upcoming videos.